Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak with us. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the elders at Great Millstone, of course. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'asem Yahushai, serve him in truth and sincerity. Yeah, so coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. There's going to be a lesson based on the Day of Atonement. What day it is, according to the scriptures. Of course, what day it's on. So currently, or this year, it's August 24th. It's August 24th sundown onto August 25th sundown. We know new days begin after sundown, so that's why it begins on sundown. Also, the reason why it will change every year, it will seem like, is because obviously we know the ancient Hebrew calendar is different from the current calendar today that basically the world uses. So to read it real quick, it says Leviticus 23 and 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord Yahweh. And it's that 7th day, or it's like it says 7th month. So obviously, within the scriptures, the ancient Hebrew calendar, there's 12 months, but you might be wondering, oh, well, isn't August the 8th month out of the year? Well, again, you know, the ancient Hebrew calendar is different, so you would have to add everything up and calculate everything according to today's calendar, or today's type of calendar. So it says on the 10th day of the 7th month, there should be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord Yahweh. So this day, a day of atonement, and it says ye shall afflict your souls. So what does that mean? That means that it's a fast. Afflicting your souls, meaning it's a fast. If we want to get the Hebrew real quick, a day of atonement, to start off with that, to get the word for atonement, it's a Hebrew word kapar, yawam. So literally, the Hebrew word for a day of atonement is yawam hakaparium. And hakaparium goes back to the word kapar, which literally means atonement. Getting a Strong's definition, it says expiation. Let's get the word for expiation in the dictionary. It says the act of making amends or reparation for guilt or wrongdoing. Atonement. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we ask for mercy from Yahweh Ba'asem Yahushai. This is a day where really you're supposed to be praying unto the Lord, asking for any sins you committed, and ultimately to do better, man. Do even better. And ask the Lord for forgiveness, because we all need forgiveness, man. And we all need mercy from the Lord Yahweh Ba'asem Yahushai. Even though, yeah, technically, since Yahushua died for us, it's not 100% required to keep this day, but us brothers within this truth, us prophets, us servants of the Lord within Great Millstone, hey, we all keep this day. And it's a custom. Of course, it's a custom within the scriptures, so we keep it. The apostles, the elder apostles, and others on down have been keeping it. They basically push us to keep it. Because again, it's not 100% required. For example, if you might have a rough job, you might have a job that's very physically demanding. So if it's any reason why you can't keep this day, then ultimately Yahushai has mercy upon us. But at the end of the day, we if you can, We're ultimately showing our faith, and we're rehearsing the righteous acts, like the scriptures say, by keeping these holy days. And one of the holy days, again, it's the Day of Atonement, where you fast for 24 hours. So, yes, like if I didn't make that clear, but it's a fast, a dry fast, which you will call today. A dry fast for 24 hours, meaning no food, no water. And try to cut out, any type of entertainment. It's just a day you're supposed to be afflicting your soul onto the Lord. And trying to cut off everything. On that day, maybe try to make a lesson or try to study. Or try to just watch the brothers. Yeah, just being focused, 100% focused as much as you can on that day. So it says, going on. And ye shall do no work. So keep in mind, it says, ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord Yahweh. Obviously, we don't have... It's not like we can give animal sacrifices unto the Lord by fire. So again, just keep this day as best as you can. Goes on to say, verse 28, and ye shall do no work. Or before I continue on, let me get the word for afflict in the Hebrew within verse 27. It says, ye shall afflict your souls. So getting the word for afflict, it says to afflict, oppress, humble, be afflicted, be depressed, be downcast. So basically, it says to weaken. And we all know when you fast, you become weakened, you become humbled, or you're literally oppressing your body, your flesh, from eating anything or consuming anything, drinking anything. Continuing on, verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord Yahweh your power. Yeah, so you're not supposed to be doing any work in this day. Again, if you do have to work, because again, we're in captivity, we gotta work these jobs. Or if you could take the day off, then hey, go ahead and try to take the day off. If it's any reason why you can't take the day off, or you really need to work that day, then hey, if you can, then still try to keep the Day of Atonement if your job isn't physically demanding, or if you can handle fasting while doing your job. But at the end of the day, this is between you and the Lord. But again, from other apostles, elders on down, we push for everyone, of course, within the truth, that they keep this day. Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it shall be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from his people. Yeah, and again, and that will be the past judgment if you didn't keep this day. Within the ancient times, before Yahushua came, when we were bound, 100% bound by the law. Of course, then we keep the law to our best ability unto this day. But we understand for the laws that we can't keep 100% within this current captivity that we're in. Hey, at the end of the day, Yahushua is our sacrifice. Yahushua is that sacrificial lamb who died for us. So any laws that we can't keep, we're forgiven for them. We're covered by Yahushua. But I believe that's the point. It says, for whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he should be cut off from his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy, or the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Yeah, again, so it's important to rehearse the righteous acts according to the best we can, having faith that we're pleasing the Lord, because we are pleasing the Lord when we're rehearsing and keeping these high holy days, and ultimately fulfilling the law to the best of our ability. Verse 31, you shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings. Yeah, so again, to end it off, last verse, it says verse 32, Leviticus 23 and 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls, and the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, ye shall celebrate your Sabbath. Yeah, so end it off right there. Again, it's a day. If you can keep it, then keep it. If you can take the day off, then take the day off. So yeah, so and again, it's not a fun day. You're fasting for 24 hours, so you got to make that sacrifice if you can. And if you're serving the Lord, then you should be 100% willing to keep this day. But again, if there's any reason why you can't, because you got work, or your job is super physically demanding, and other than that, really, it should be no excuse to not keep this day, as our elder apostles teach us on down onto the rest of us. So yeah, I believe that's the point. Day of Atonement, August 4th, sundown, onto August 25th, sundown. So Lord's will you brothers up there edified, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh, Brakathum, Shalom.